What's up, y'all? Quick video on how I made a customized glitter tumbler. Got this tumbler from Dollar Tree for like $5. I taped the top part of the rim. I didn't show that on video. Where the lip part goes. Spray painted it blue. And I got my Mod Podge. Mod Podge the entire tumbler. You try to do it as smooth as possible without any streaks. Because once you apply the glitter to it, the glitter will dry as the streaks dry. So, I mean, honestly, this may just be, I don't know, ain't none of this hard. This is just me going through the entire process. Now, the hard part for me, honestly, was selecting the right color glitter. I got all this glitter I got from all these Zulu coconuts I'm decorating. I'll make a video about that later. So I was like, man, I know I want to do a blue, but I didn't know which blue. And I got like 5 blues, so I narrowed it down to 3. I was going to do an ombre. I said, nah, I changed my mind. I'm just going to do a solid blue. And I want to do a pretty color. Because, you know, females are really into this, not my fellas. So I just want to do something pretty to catch the females' attention. So I got this blue. I'm not even sure what color it's called. But I got it from Nola Craft Culture. The nice people at Nola Craft Culture always help me out with selecting colors for the glues and anything else I got with my craft ideas. So as you see, you put your Mod Podge on as even as possible. Rotate my tumbler. And I'm applying the glitter from the bottom to the top. Now, if I was doing an ombre, I'd have to do it in a different direction, but this ain't an ombre, so we're not going to worry about that. This is just a beginner tutorial for some DIY stuff. Yeah, and a big thing is just to try to make sure it's as even as possible. Don't worry about using too much glitter because the excess is just going to roll off anyway. And we're going to put that back into the container. And it's the same color, so we don't contaminate the blue glitter we had with any other color. This is the first coat, still kind of thin, and I got the blue as my base, so you can't technically see through it. I mean, my suggestion is the same color glitter you use, the same spray paint you want to use. I was gonna do like a ruby red or something. I just went with blue because I'm gonna keep this for myself. I needed something a little manly. I ain't gonna lie, something manly. I ain't want nothing pink or nothing that I'll be drinking out of. Just a wine tumbler. So now I let that first coat dry, then I just add my second coat of Mod Podge, which can also act as a sealant, but I wanted to use that second coat just to add more glitter to get the spots that I may have missed. And I like to use a sponge for the second coat because it's less abrasive on the glitter, I should say. Is abrasive the term I'm using? I don't know. Yeah, if you're just going to cover this, just like we did with the first one. Oh, I need to say this. I let the first coat dry for 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour. And then I add this second coat of Mod Podge. One thing to keep in mind is like the way I'm doing it, I'm brushing on, but one of the easiest things to do is to like use a patting type method. Just pat it on the tumbler, if you will. The same thing with this like the first time. Try to eliminate the streaks as much as possible. And also in this video, I don't think I included the part where I added the Mod Podge and the glitter to the bottom of the tumbler, but it's the same. It's the same effect. See how smooth that is? Look at that. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Look at that. See the technique? It's the wrist. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. I got a little clumping. Ooh. Anyway, yeah. So I've been going a little minute. Like I said, I've been decorating these Zulu coconuts, and I got something coming up for y'all. I'm going to share with y'all in a few weeks. But that's another story for another day. So here we go with coat 2 of the same glitter. Just use the glitter we had, put it back in the jar. We putting the second coat of glitter on. See how it's covering more now? Like you can't really see see through it. It's not as translucent or what's the word I'm looking? It's a big word. I don't know the name of the word now. I feel like guessing it. But you're getting better coverage when you do 2 coats. Now, honestly, one thing about this method I'm doing is the way I'm doing this tumbler. It's like 15 different ways you could do this. This is the way that worked best for me. It's like life. You find out what works best for you, and you just go with that. And you try to master it, right? Anyway, as we continue. So look at that. We're just gonna keep rotating it, keep rotating it. Now the next part we're gonna do, we're gonna get our epoxy resin. I got got mine. I think this is the My Podge I'm using. I probably got this from Walmart because I ran out of my clear epoxy. So all you're doing is it's a 1-to-1 mix. Add one to the other. Don't matter which one you add first because you're gonna mix it all together anyway. So after I mixed it for about, I think it was about 5 minutes just to try to eliminate a lot of the air bubbles, the little micro air bubbles, I just apply it to the tumbler. Also, let me say this: you gotta let the tumbler dry again. Not as far as the My Podge, let the My Podge dry again before you add your epoxy. That's a key point. To see, and I did I tap my tumbler? I'm not sure, 100% sure if I tapped my extra glitter off here. Another method you could use: you could seal a tumbler with like some clear gloss spray. I just didn't feel like doing that, just because I didn't. But the epoxy gonna seal it for you again. You know, that's just a way to keep the glitter from without moving. That's just me. We did the whole tumbler. Just add a little bit more epoxy. You can see some of the shine. See some of the shine. You gotta be delicate. You gotta be gentle. They're like eggs. You don't really want to mess this up. My homie Big D said, "I'm a housewife that make wigs." That's one of the funniest things I heard in a long time. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway. Yeah, so the good thing is you get that good rotation. What I do is I let mine rotate for at least 6 hours, at the least. Now this one right here, it rotated for 12 hours because I fell asleep. I just let it rotate overnight. When I woke up in the morning, it was I was just ready to go with the rest of my design. Now in the meantime, what I did the night before, I used a Silhouette Cameo 3 machine and I printed out look at that, a little message just to put on it: "Love yours." There you go. Peeled it off, put it on there. Nothing fancy. I just wanted something quick. Now my next part, I got to remove the tape up here, and I got a razor, and I just cut along the line, and I remove the tape. Cut along the line, peel the tape off. That epoxy and glitter gonna come off. Also, I put epoxy on the top of my letters, just so they could be stick down, so they don't move up. Just a little epoxy. I don't have to do the whole tumbler. Just a little bit. I think I mixed 10 milliliters of this just to do over the lettering, because the last thing you want is for your letters to start sticking up and peeling and whatnot. So I just use that to seal it in. The one thing I didn't do with this is I didn't sand it. Only reason because I use an extra fine glitter, so I didn't really have to worry about the smoothness because it's already smooth to the touch. I might do one with bigger glitter. I ain't doing that. Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much the whole process. We're gonna rotate it, let it dry. Back to the basics. Y'all want to see a before and after or no? Y'all want to see a before and after, huh? Well, all I got is an after picture. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy thing. I might make another one, man. Look at that. Ooh, she purty, ain't she? Ooh. There you go. Final product.